I don't do a whole lot of like tool promo type videos. It's usually not my thing. I'll occasionally show the tools we use for the team, but this is kind of a unique situation. I was actually thinking about buying a tool similar to this when the company reached out to me and offered to have me do a review of their tool. They did provide the tool for me to review. They didn't pay me anything, so this is sort of a sponsorship, but I have to mention that. So the tool is a 1/2-inch impact drive from SEESII. We have some smaller impact drivers that I use on the team all the time, and they'll probably still be my go-to for most things, but occasionally I need something with a little more power. And up until now, my tool with a little more power was this dinosaur here. Okay, so it's a plugged unit, not a cordless. I've had this for literally 40 years. This thing has been around, and it still works just fine, but it's not very convenient to use, and it's kind of heavy. And there are times when I need this kind of torque more than the smaller impact drivers can do. So I'm actually really excited to see how this one's going to work, so let's open it up and see what it looks like. Let's get it open and see what we got here. Okay. Well, that's kind of interesting. I was figuring it was going to be like just packed in styrofoam, but it's actually got its own little case, which is kind of neat. Okay. Instructions. No guy ever reads the instructions. Charger. So it's kind of cool that it comes with 2 batteries, which is kind of unusual. You usually only get 1. All right. So the unit itself, it's heavy. It's actually probably almost as heavy as the other one, but hopefully that means it's got a lot of power. It does have the handle. If you're gonna be pulling lug nuts off all day, some people use that. I know I won't, so I'll probably leave that off. And well, it looks good. I'm excited to give it a try. Let's charge up the battery and see what happens. Okay. Another thing that's kind of interesting, these don't usually come this way, so it comes with a set of some deep impact sockets to go along with it, and an extension. So it's not a lot of different sizes, but the basics for most lug nut sizes. So in that regard, it's a pretty good little addition. All right, we got our battery charged. Let's give it a shot. It does have this kind of cool little feature. You can touch a button on it, it'll show you the charge state on the battery, which is kind of cool. All right, brushless power. All right, so this will give you an idea of where I actually needed more power. So all the little bolts I can get off of the small one, but the big one that holds the weapon in place is definitely somewhere I needed more power. And it's got more power. It's definitely got a lot of torque to it. So I can see for the big stuff like this is going to work really well. I can see for working on the cars, taking lug nuts off, big stuff like that, this will work good, and it's a lot more convenient than the corded one I ran before. So in general, I'm pretty happy with this. I was pretty happy with the power of the thing. I think it would work real well for those particular types when I need that little more oomph. I do like the fact that it comes in this case. Makes it easier for us to just throw it in the truck when we're loading up to go to an event. I don't have to worry about finding the battery or the charger. It's all going to be in one spot. And so in general, I think this is a pretty successful test of this. I was pretty happy with the amount of power it has. There'll be a link below so you can purchase this with a discount. And so if it's something that you're interested in, go ahead and give it a shot.